Yo, what's up? Up at the podcast, say peace.
So I'm down the Humphrey, sailing on the lookout for CHP. I was a teenage Jew, so I'm reading the graffiti. The walls say Peachtree.
Yep, another day. Good holidays coming up for some of y'all.
Looking at the aftermath of the riot, I can still smell the ashes from all the clashes. The quiet is kept, it wasn't just the blacks. Everybody was looting and had each other's backs. We can't understand.
So, BUB-IT podcast, do say peace. BUB-IT podcast word for the day is going to be unity. Dave Chappelle, unity. Unity. As it applies to components of divisiveness and my people's community, families, our culture, all that good shit. You know, moving through traffic, I push the industrial area where it's a lot of trucks. And when I remember when I started doing this shit many years ago, the lessons was you look out for each other. There's supposed to be a unity. But of course, we know that that's neither here or there. That's gonna happen if it happens, and it's not if it's not. Same thing with my community. When it comes down to that word, unity, to unite, to be in uniform, the same page, a lot of components that I personally, my opinion, believe that were historic, that I believe they were historically, systematically put in place to be an instrument in the continuum of divisiveness amongst my people. Most of my people, I'm talking about some of the most, not even rich or famous. I don't have no rich or famous people who are close to me in my circle. Well off, yes. Rich or famous, no. But most of them, some fantastic warriors, fantastic intellectuals, idealists, family builders, nurturers, all kind of great shit that you need to have a tight foundation. These are components that also enrich a environment, a community. The things that are put in place to keep us morally bankrupt, like I said, they're historical, and most people that I know have at least a fragile comprehension of what these things are. For those of us with a firm understanding, that makes it a little bit bitter, a little bit more bitter to swallow, that we still don't really see unity in its totality in the black community. And any other community that suffers from divisiveness. You know, I'm not that nationality, so I can't speak on it. But yeah, with us, we know the man and the woman. We know the homes are broken. We know a lot of pieces exposed, of the exposed portion of the puzzle of why that is. But we voluntarily, continuously contribute to this. So it's bitter to know that we still don't function along the guidelines of unity like we could. The main benefit for us in these, especially poverty communities, because not all black communities are poverty stricken, but the main benefit will be we a little bit more safer in our skin, or comfortable at least. Safety is neither here or there either, because anything can happen any day. But we'll be a lot more comfortable in our environment, in our skin, and anything that is detrimental when it comes to a unified black community wouldn't be for us. It would be for any existing agency that does not desire to see this. We become emboldened, enlightened. We become stronger, cohesively working towards betterment every generation. And it's scary for any agency or entity that's against that sense of unity, because when we are gone, this generation, the one immediately after us, when the dust is gone from our bones, we dead and gone, you look up and you can't infiltrate these communities as easily as it has been historically. You can't. There is no instrument that you can use, because you can't use religion, because now that future generation sees spirituality as wholesome and individual possession. They no longer look to an entity to control that. You can't use income, because well, then there'll be financial literacy. You can't break up the household so easily, because men as leaders, those men will have a more deeper, fine sense of discipline. You can't stray them away with a little piece of tail, or this one's finer, or that ass, or something lustful. You can't introduce the imbalances of old into them, because they understand, along with financial income and the ability to provide, there needs to be a balance of time with family, quality time to assist their woman nurturing this family and guiding it forward. They'll be focused on a whole wholesome foundation, sturdy, unbreakable, outside of natural elements. So the artificial components to divide the unity will be rendered helpless easily for a time. We're all human, we all fall off. But I'm thinking about when I was a kid, in my state, in my city, they had a gang truce, which was dope as fuck. Sort of like with a lot of the gangs did when Big Nipsey Hussle died, passed away. It happens from time to time, despite what people think. People who not from out here in LA think that it's just old Crip blood and cholos and murder, death, kill all the time. These are fantastic thinkers from the street. We're not in a city where everybody's perfect, but even the street people there's some fantastic minds, and people desire unity and peace and love, and just the ability to go or sit there young into the fucking store without having to worry about it sometimes. So I remember during that time, being young, I have no power. I'm no super triple OG reputable in that not criminal, that's the wrong word, underground organization, to where I would have had a word to say in it, because it's different characters that you're dealing with when you try to get people on one page. But my idea was always, at least to my little partners, you know, a truce is dope. But with all the blood on the blacktop, all the lost loved ones, it wasn't a good idea to me, just was my opinion, for people to get together and party from different factions. Not party. Organize, yes. Plan, build, come up with charters of conduct, all that straight. But party, man, partying includes, you know, smoking bud, drinking. You're in LA, if you're in the hood, sometimes hitting a little bit of that wet charm. Women enjoying themselves. All elements of a good time can potentially turn into elements for disaster. All it takes is for somebody to be in the same vicinity from a different faction, potentially previously warring faction, and two of these gentlemen or gentlewomen eye the same opposite sex while they're a little intoxicated. Step on somebody's shoe. Accidentally brush up against somebody. Not everybody's gonna be cool-tempered and with a lack of high-ranking structure. Not the clique mentality. Everybody knows that not just in LA, any state, cliques are always gonna have who they consider their 4- and 5-star generals. But that clique doesn't necessarily subscribe to the complete, of course it's simple standard mandates, you know, it's supposed to be no ratting and can't be a buster and all this shit, yeah, but they're not going to subscribe to the complete move of the whole organization, not even that whole unit, or as they call gang. But imagine if they could. Imagine Chicago. No wars, no unsanctioned war between BDGD, Vice Lord, and all the other factions out there. I'm not from Chicago, so I don't want to get none of their factions wrong. Down south, anywhere in the world where there's a black community. And we start instilling family values back into our community. And proper education, and proper love, and total tolerance and understanding and compassion of the human condition in our community. Unity over in the black community nationwide is a resilient light that so many of us yearn to see. It would be too bright for those establishments against such a thing. They wouldn't even be able to, they can't even fathom a grasp at some shit like that. That's scary as fuck for those who don't want to see it. Just my opinion. I know many do share that opinion. But when I can get through my baby steps of becoming whole again, because I'm not whole. Word for the day ain't no teach, preach shit about how much I got it together. Fuck no. Everything I say is a fact that can be applied to a fiction, and that is a fact. So it don't even matter. It's unity is something that we know that can be used in the world. Why wouldn't it apply to my community? When I give myself a little bit more, this is like years of work coming my way. Hopefully I don't fucking die first. Straight, hopefully I don't die first. But I know I would like to look up one day and everything I do is about helping others and uniting others and in unison with overall good. I could dream. I'm just saying. Still gonna be West over everything else. Still gonna be a West Coast native. Still gonna love the car. Still gonna love the red and blue culture. Still gonna love the hustler. Still gonna love the struggler. But I'm also gonna love the success story. The tech head, the doctor, the lawyer. We need all of this in our community to be unified. Just my opinion. But BUB-IT the Odd Cat say peace and love and all that good shit. All power to all people. Do it moving. Get through the rest of the year safe. Word for the day was unity. Gang related. Then a homicide. So what?